Hi, this is Brenda from ADD Student. It's January 4th, 2013, and most likely for most ADD students, it's the beginning or about to be the beginning of a new school year, a new semester, or a term, whatever it is in your school. This is a good time for a fresh start, and in order to help your ADD student make the best of it, I've got a checklist of things that you should work through together, some of them with your student and some of them on your own. And of course, you can make those decisions based on your own child and their age. First of all, if you haven't already, let's get rid of everything from last year. It's over, it's done with, so let's clean out the backpack, the school locker, wherever they do homework at home, or their desk or the computer area, wherever that is, or their school desk, depending on how old they are. So make sure all of those areas are clean and fresh and there's no piles of paper and random bits of stuff everywhere. This is also a good time to replenish supplies. If you've got notebooks and folders, most likely they've been through the battlefield of the last 4 months or so, and they need to be replaced. Ideally, if you were thinking ahead and listened to me, you would have bought extra in September or August because that's about the only time they really go on sale. Stores seem to ignore the fact that it's a new semester in January, or maybe they don't ignore it, they'd rather get the better prices. But anyway, you need to replenish their supplies. Papers, pens, pencils, notebooks, folders. I recommend personally a spiral notebook for each subject, color-coded if that helps your child, and one folder. You may want folders for each class, but I recommend one folder that is the homework folder. One side is all the homework that's going home, and the other side, it's a pocket folder, and the other side is all the homework that's coming back to school. And ideally, that's sorted in class order. So if you got math first hour, the math papers are on the top. So that's my suggestion. Oh, and a planner. If you've got a school that issues planners, typically they go for the entire school year, so you shouldn't have to replace that. But make sure they've got one. Make sure they still have it. Check and see if it's been used at all. And if it hasn't, have a conversation about that if you can. You don't want it to come off as you've done something wrong and we're going to talk about it. More of a conversation, an easy, casual conversation saying, hey, I noticed you don't use this. How come? What makes you not want to use it? What makes it hard to use it? Usually it's something they don't think about using or it's not in a convenient place. So take a look at those kinds of things as well. Also take a look back at the school year and see what worked and what didn't work. Because invariably you had some times when homework didn't get turned in, or they weren't ready for a test, or there was a big paper coming up and they waited till the last minute. Whatever it is, take a look back, see where the problems were, see if you can find answers. Take a look at what was going on at the time. Were they involved in too many activities, too many late nights? What was going on in the family, what was going on with them. Try and find solutions for them. Try and work with them to find solutions. And finally, my last tip is to take a look at yourself. It's something I learned the hard way and I regret for my own children's sake, but I've got ADD too. I can't help that. I think I manage it very well now, but I didn't always. And, the times when I wasn't managing my ADD well was when they were much younger and they may have needed me more than I was able to give them. So take a look at yourself. Are you an organized person or not? Are you on time? Where is your life not quite working and how is that affecting your children? That can be a real eye-opener, especially if you're the parent that's got the ADD. You need to take a really close look at that. And actually, the best thing you can do to help your child is to get yourself some help for your ADD. Get on medication if you feel that's right. Figure out what you need for yourself in order to be a better parent to your child. And by the way, if you don't know, I write another blog ADD Moms, that's addmoms.com, that addresses just that kind of thing. So if you haven't checked it out before, be sure and do that. And have a wonderful, wonderful school year.